Hello friends, welcome to the decision making statements or the branching statement in Python. Now prior to starting these branching statements, there are sometimes in programs or in real life, there comes a situation where we have to change the routine or the flow. Now let's say if my doorbell rings and then from the eye hole I see there is somebody outside, then I'll decide whether I should open the door or not. Suppose if it is a general person in whom I'm not interested in talking to, so I may ignore. But if it's somebody, my family member, then I have to open the door. So if a person is general person, don't open the door. If it's my family member, open the door. In this way, there are many places where I have to take the decision. Like if the alphabet is capital, write it's a capital alphabet. If the alphabet is smaller, write the small alphabet. So for this purpose, I need branching or the decision making statements. So this decision making statement decides the direction of flow of program execution. Now, how the direction is changed? At some point, if the condition is true, it will execute one block of data or the one block of code, and if the decision is false, it may execute another block of code, and then it will continue with the normal flow of program. So in short, this decision making statements change the direction or the flow of program. Now in Python, there are 4 different ways I can write the decision making statements. Now those are if statement, if else statement, nested if statement, and if else if ladder. But remember, in Python there is no else if. Instead of else if, I write elif, E-L-I-F. So let's see one by one all the different types of branching or decision making statements. So the very first is if statement. Now if statement decides whether the certain statement or block of code to be executed or not. So it's only work on true condition. That is, if the condition is true, execute the statement. Else go there is no else part here, or else it will continue with the normal flow of program. So the syntax is if condition. Now after condition there should be colon. This colon indicates the end of that statement, and the block of the code to be executed by if should be indented. Now in Python, I've already told you to indicate block of statements, there is no brackets or begin or end. The only indentation says whether the code is to be executed under which block, or it is to complete block or different block. So let's see the syntax of if statement. It is written as if condition and then indentation, then statement to be executed if the condition is true. And now if I continue the normal statement, that is my statement number 2. Now the example is if condition, statement 1, and then statement 2. Now if condition is true, the statement 1 will be executed and then the flow will come to statement 2. But if the condition is false, it will directly come to statement 2. But irrespective of the condition, whether it's true or false, statement 2 will be executed. Now same thing you can see in the flowchart also, that there is a test expression. If it is true, it is executing the body of or the block of data. Else if the condition is false, it will calculate the another block of data. Irrespective of the condition is true or false, the second block of data will be executed. So now let's see the demonstration of if statement. So this is my program to demonstrate if statement. Here I have initialized number 1 to 100. Now condition is num1 greater than 150. Now this is a colon. means here the condition has complete. Now we'll see the statement. Now see, this if is indented here. Fine, this indentation is must. So print, what is printing? 100 is less than 150. Fine. And next, see this if, this is just below. Just see this print, it is just below the if. It is not indented, means this is outside this bracket or outside this block of data. So it says this is outside if. Now let's execute this program. See the result now. It says this is outside if. Why? Because num1 is 100 and condition is num1 greater than 150. So this condition is false. So it is not executing this statement. Let's say I'm now making the num as 200. Now if I run the program, see it is telling 100 is less than 150. Now see the message is wrong. Even though if it is in the true block, so what I'm supposed to do, I'll write here 200. But then again if I change the variable value, it will print 200 is less than 150, maybe the any other value. So what I'll do, I'll write num1 here, so that every time now it will print that value. Fine, let's see the demonstration of if statement. Now the program is where I'm initializing a value num1 equal to 100, and if num1 is less than 150, if this condition is true, it will print num1 is less than 150. So instead of this num1, this value will be substituted, and print this is outside if. Now if you see these two prints, one is indented, so the indented one is the part of if, and the one which is not indented is outside the block of if. And the second thing is this this colon. So this colon is also important. Now let's say if I remove the colon and then run the program, see, let's see what I'm getting the output. So it says invalid syntax. So very first is I have to put colon here. Now second thing, I'm writing this print unindented. So let's say run what it is giving me. See, it says expected an indented block. So indentation is must. Fine. So I'll indent this. Now I'll run the code again. Now see, it is executing. So what it says that when now 100 is less than 150. So num1 is less than 150, condition is true. So it is printing 100 is less than 150. But then it is also printing this is outside if, because this statement is not part of if. Now let's say I'll change the condition, I'll make it greater. And now I'll execute the program. Run. So this time it is just printing this is outside if. Why? Because this condition is false and num1 is not less than 150. So now see this if statement only works on true condition, but the statement this is outside if will be executed irrespective of whether the condition is true or false. So I hope if statement is clear, in which the data is taken from the user and then the same conditions are evaluated. And now I'll execute the program. Run. Now it's giving error because I have not completed this brace brackets. So now let's see the execution. See, again it is giving invalid syntax because here I have not written comma. So even this debugging of error is also equally important. Now code execution. Now it says enter number 1. So I am entering 100. Enter number 2. I am entering 200. Now see, number 1 is 100, number 2 is 200. So number 1 greater than number 2, but it's not true. So it is not printing this statement. It is coming directly outside if. Now again I'll execute this program. This time I'm entering 200 and number 2 as 100. Now you can see 200 is less than 100 and this is outside if. But remember one thing, there is no output for the false condition. So this is what is the limitation of if statement. So this has been removed in if else statement.